Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Claudine and I'm the founder and director of naturesnaturalhair.com. In this video I'm going to be showing you my new or changed wash day routine from start, middle to end. So firstly, you will see in the clip above that my hair had been washed prior before I started to apply the oil, and I used the Cream of Nature Pure Honey shampoo, and that is designed for dry and dehydrated hair, and that levels up really well sorry, in terms of it doing what it needed to do and left my hair feeling very soft and moisturized. I then followed it up with a Revlon Realistic conditioner, and I left that in for my hair for 2 to 3 minutes. And that is a really great conditioner to use. It leaves your hair moisturized, it does help with detangling. It is one of the ones that I always tend to gravitate towards using. So as you'll see in the next step, I started to apply the coconut to my hair, and I worked my hair into 4 sections. So the oil that I use is the Coconut Restore coconut oil, and this is cold press oil, so you really do have to scoop it and rub it down into your hands to melt it. The other option is like what I did in order to make it into fully melted, I placed it in the microwave, and that helped to melt down the coconut oil. So I apply the oil into each sections of my hair, and in the clip you'll see that I started to massage it in each section, although I could have spent a lot more time massaging it, which essentially I would recommend and suggest that you do, because it's better to help with the stimulation and the blood flow around your scalp. I just kind of did what I needed to do in each section of the hair, and then used the EZ detangling brush to help to detangle each section of my hair. Now that brush is one of the brushes that I will highly recommend that you invest your money in, because it just does the best job in detangling your hair. And even though it does the best job in doing it, still take your time, because natural hair is very fragile and you just don't want to pull your hair in any way, shape or form. So after I have applied the oil throughout the whole perimeter of my hair, I then went on to place the plastic cap, and then I used the heat deep conditioning cap, which you can put in the microwave depending on your wattage. So my microwave is 800 watts, so I left the cap in there for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and that was sufficient enough to warm up the cap. And then, as you will see in the clip, I placed the cap on my head, and I left that oil and everything else to saturate for about 30 minutes. During that time I was able to do what the hell I want, and that's usually one of the reasons why I like using the cap. So in this next clip, which you will see up here, after rinsing my hair out, I then went on to the styling process. So I only ever did one treatment in my hair, which is the hot oil treatment. I will link below in the description box the benefits of why you should incorporate doing a hot oil treatment. It is a game changer, guys, and it's one that I would highly recommend you incorporate into your hair care regimen. So I went in to apply the oil in my hair. My hair wasn't drenched with water. I always like to use a t-shirt to blot out the excess water out of my hair. I never usually like to style my hair when it is damp. I just don't like doing it. So I applied the coconut oil again, and then I went on to apply the leave-in conditioner, and then once I've applied that onto the first half of my hair, I then went to further section my hair from the back to apply the MyL RX styling gel. And I did this technique throughout the first half of my hair, and then did the same technique that I did in this half on the other half of my hair. So you guys are probably wondering, why is she applying oil to her hair and not a leave-in first and then a cream and then an oil? The reason why I did it that way is because if you think about things logically, when we apply water in our hair, we usually do that to help manipulate our hair, because you should never manipulate your hair when it's dry anyway. So you put moisture, you apply the water to make it more pliable, so you're able to manipulate your hair in whatever way you want. But you have to notice that if your hair is wet, it dries very quickly. So what happens to your hair when it dries? It starts to expand and becomes frizzy, and most times just looks dry. So you essentially need to have to apply products in your hair in order to put that moisture back into your hair, which is why I did the oil, because our scalp is made up of oil. So if that natural oil was able to flow down the strands of our hair, it would essentially moisturize the strands of our hair and protect our strands of our hair as well. So it will stop further moisture, or what you say water, from coming into our hair and causing damage to our hair. So that's why I applied the oil to my hair and then the styling products on top, because essentially what I'm doing is I'm creating a barrier on the strands of my hair, but at the same time I'm still making sure that my hair is moisturized as well. So I've done it the complete opposite way to what I have been doing, and I can tell you guys that my hair feels extremely moisturized from doing that technique alone. And what I have noticed and what I have been experimenting is, rather than using water to hydrate or to re-moisturize my hair, I've been using oil. So I've been using like a light oil to apply to my hair, and I've been just using it to kind of work it through my hair, and I apply like a leave-in conditioner on top. And I find that those two products are the only products that I needed to keep my hair moist and to prevent it from going dry, and it has technically worked for me. The only time where I ever feel like I need to apply water is if I need to manipulate my hair. So I only spritz a small amount of water to my hair to help me to manipulate my hair. So there's a whole lot of change that I have incorporated into my regimen, and it is purely down to me talking with a trichologist and just kind of thinking a lot of things logically, and that's kind of helped me to kind of look at the ways and how I can better use the products in order to keep my hair moist and prevent it from going in that dry state. Not that I'm saying my hair was extremely dry, but it was dry, and because I have colour in my hair, doing a hot oil treatment is extremely beneficial for me in order to like put back that moisture and to strengthen my hair and all the other benefits that I would get from doing a hot oil treatment. But I will link all the information below in the description box. I will even look to do an article talking about the benefits of doing a hot oil treatment. And a lot of people say, can you do a hot oil treatment and a deep conditioning treatment at the same time? I will do that in the post as well, giving my views and opinions on it. But remember, my mind thinks of things in a very logical way. So I will give my opinion on what I think that you should or you shouldn't do, and this is based on my opinion and based on the research work that I have done behind it. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, you've got time to do it. You've come this far, so why not? Why not? And leave me a comment below if you've got any questions that you would like to ask me. The products that have been featured in this video you can buy from naturesnaturalhair.com, which link will be below in the box. And do share this video to someone who would benefit from it. You know, why not? Sharing is caring. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care now. Bye.